Good morning, everybody. It's the last day of looking at our phonemes when we find them at the end of words in phonics. Okay, so there's been three different ways that we have spelt the phoneme this week. Can you list them all? I bet you can. I bet you know all three of those ones. Which one? Let me see. I'm going to ask you some questions. Which one is the least common? Which one do we use that's not very, don't use very often? It's the IL, isn't it? So number one is IL. Which one would we use after the letters M and N and R and S and V and W? Which one would we use then? That would be the EL, wouldn't it? So that leaves the last one, which is the most common, the one that we tend to use the most, and that one is the LE ending. Well, today it's the last day of looking at the phonemes, okay? And then on Monday, next week, what we'll do is we'll have a big summary of all of them. We'll have a lesson looking at all of them and see if we can work out which spelling we would use for which word if we're not too sure. So don't worry too much. We'll have one more session on it, but it's the last time that we're looking at a new one. Okay. And today, can you remember which one it is? Oh, I'll put a digraph line on it. There we go. It is this one just here. We're using the grapheme A and L together as a digraph to make a phoneme. Now, not many nouns use the AL ending. It tends to be more adjectives that use the AL endings. Now, can you guys remember what they are? We have a little rhyme, don't we, to help us remember what a noun and adjective is. We get our pointing fingers for a noun and we say, a noun is a naming word. So a naming word is something that we can see. It's normally an object, and it can be a person, a place, or an object. So you could pause the video right now, have a look around your room and see if you can find a noun. Okay, Mr. Heesom's a noun. That's my name. So I'm a noun. I could find a pen. I've got a pen just here. That's a noun. I've also got my envelope just here. That's a noun. Okay, so they're all naming words. What about an adjective then? We say an adjective is a describing word. And to help me remember that one, I pretend I've got a pencil or a pen in my hand, just like this. And I pretend that I'm drawing a picture or writing some lovely words. So I say an adjective is a describing word. Okay, so a describing word describes a noun. So I could say, Mr. Heesom, that's a noun. And I could say, Mr. Heesom is tall, and tall would be my adjective. Okay, you could also say that my cat is fluffy, and fluffy would be an adjective. Okay, so I'm going to show you some in a moment that use our AL ending. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you if these are adjectives or nouns because I want that to be your activity for today. So let's have a little go at sound butting in these words together. Royal. Royal. Can you think of anybody who's royal? Who's in the royal family? It's the king, and it's Prince Philip, and all of the other people that we can think of in the royal family. Okay, so if you're royal, it means that you belong to the royal family and you're one of the rulers of the country. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Final. You know what I'm going to say about this word, don't you? What have I spotted in final? Long vowel sound. So where it's making the name, making the sound of the name of its letter. So the letter I is making an I sound or an I phoneme. Final. So if something's final, it means it's the last one. It's the last time we're doing something. It could be, this is the final time that we're going to look at the phonemes. Okay, so final is the last of something. Let's have a go at the next one. Petal. Where would you find a petal? Would I find one in my house? Would I find one in my garden most of the time? A petal is when you have a flower, and it's one of the beautiful little bits that come out from the centre. So if I show you a really, really quick picture, let me draw one on here. Here we go. There's my centre of the flower. There we go. And these bits all around the outside are my petals. Okay, so that's petals just there. Let's have a look at the next word. Put the fingers together. Normal. Normal. So something's normal. It means it's the same. It's average. So we could say today we're going to have a normal day. Nothing unusual is going to happen. It's going to be the same as every day. It's normal. We know what's coming. Okay. Somebody could be normal. Okay. Let's have a look at the next one. Animal. Have you got an animal at home? Any pets? I've got a pet dog, but I'm not going to tell you his name because that's going to be one of the questions for the quiz that we're having in a couple of weeks' time. Okay, let's have a look at the last one then. Several. So several is when we've got a few of something. We've got more than one, but not just a couple, which would be two, or a few, which would be five. It's quite a lot of them. So if I've got several of them, I've got quite a lot. So I could have several pens, I could have several children at school, I could have several pets. Okay, it just means that I've got quite a few of them, quite a lot of them. Okay, so your task then that I'd like you to do today, I'm going to upload some more words onto the dojo, and I'd like you to sort them out for me. I'd like you to have a go at reading them and writing them and putting them into groups of adjectives and nouns. Okay, so an adjective is a describing word, and a noun is a naming word. I want you to see where there tends to be the most. Are there more adjectives, like Mr. Heesom thinks, or are there more nouns? I'm not too sure. And what you could do is you could also find some of your own words that would go into those categories as well. Okay, good luck with that, and we look forward to seeing them on Portfolio. See you all soon. Bye.